platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Tonight, we're starting a brand new batch of mead live in about 14 minutes from now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to get started. It's going to be a blast. So, hello, Dennis. Welcome. Hey, you missed Sunday. Well, thank you. How flattering. Hopefully Scott will jump on. I think he said he was going to. We needed a moderator on the YouTube side on Sunday. Got a little rough. But I don't know what we're going to need tonight. I don't know. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. If you're just jumping in, we're going to be starting a brand new batch of mead live. It's my strawberry with a little twist, bless, batch. And it's going to be exciting. I can't wait. We're going to get started in about 13 minutes from now. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I was a little absent last week. Gathered myself. New category starting this week. It's going to be a blast. I cannot wait to show you guys what I have in store. What's up, Richard? It's going to be a blast, though. I can tell you that. My very first category, Will It Mead, starts this Saturday. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a category where I'm picking ingredients of stuff that I don't think is going to work. And I'm going to try to make a mead out of it. And I can tell you, it's been successful, surprisingly, so far. I can't wait to show you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's talk about it tomorrow. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you don't know who I am, I'm your Mead Dummy. I am the #1 recipe guy for mead on the internet. Nobody makes more mead recipes than I do on the planet. I'm the #1 guy. So welcome. I make a brand new one every single Saturday. A brand new batch of mead, always a brand new batch of mead. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe. Every single one is brand new. So join me every single Saturday about 9 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I will put out a video that shows you from beginning to end how to make that batch. And I always include the recipe for free in the description. Hello. And then every Wednesday, I go live to show you a step of the mead making process live. Tonight, we're starting a brand new batch of mead live. So if you don't know what mead is, or you're just getting started in this amazing community, an awesome and ancient hobby, join us. I'm going to show you how simplistic it can be. I'm going to show you the easiest way to make mead. We're making a strawberry plus mead tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. The whole process will take less than 10 minutes. We're going to get started here in about 11 minutes from now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, if you want to start making your own alcohol at home, I'm your guy. Nobody on the planet makes more mead recipes than I do. You can fact check that. Nobody. I make a brand new batch every single Saturday. And batch 166 comes out this coming Saturday. All those recipes are free in the description of this video, so I have to go back and check them out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do I sell those? No, but I do the next best thing. I show you exactly how I make every single batch. And then, yeah, you can make your own. All you need to do is buy your own equipment and your own ingredients and follow along or tweak it. You're too lazy? You'll have to wait till I'm super successful then. Once I get super successful, I promise I'll sell to you. I promise. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Like I said, we're going to be starting a brand new batch of mead tonight. Strawberry mead with a twist. It's got a little twist in it. I'm really amplifying the strawberry, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And 10 minutes from now, we'll get started. And then every single Wednesday, come back, and I'll show you a new step of the mead making process. I do 1 of 3 steps. So you're either starting the batch of mead, racking the batch of mead, or bottling and trying the batch of mead. Tonight we're starting, it's step 1, very beginning. So if you're brand new to mead making, this is your step. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. Make sure and comment, follow, subscribe, hit like a bunch of times. I've got a brand new batch of mead every single Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Will It Mead series kicks off this Saturday. It's the very first batch in that category. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It is, my whole schedule's changing. every Saturday, still a brand new batch of mead, but all new categories. The Willet Mead kicks off this Saturday. Next Saturday, so not this Saturday, the following Saturday, is your holiday meads. I made a mead for every major holiday for the rest of the year and some minor holidays. But this one is your Mother's Day mead. So come back. It's going to be elegant. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to love it. It's going to be very, very nice for your mother. The week after that, World Deities Meads. I made a mead for lots of different cultures and gods and goddesses, deities from all around the world. I did a lot of research in the background and studied a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're kicking that off in 3 weeks from now. That will be May 17th. And then on May 24th, your Zodiac's Meads. And I'm really excited about that category. That one I'm going out of my way to insult you. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come back for your Zodiac Mead, kicking it off with Gemini. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I've got tons of great meads in the pipeline ready to show you. The Willet Mead category is first. It comes up this Saturday. And I can tell you, I really started challenging myself. Some later batches you'll see in a few months from now. And you're going to lose respect for me. You're going to think it's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. It won't. I mean, it will be. It will be. A couple of them, I'm really questioning myself. I lost a little bit of confidence. I'm gonna be honest. I'm disappointed in myself. But I think you guys will be entertained. Don't worry, it's gonna be hysterical. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The Willet Mead category is it's been a blast in the background. I cannot wait to show you some of the stuff I have in store. But this Saturday, the initial kickoff, the inauguration, if you will, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be one that you're gonna be like, hey, I could do that myself. And I encourage you to. It's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to the Old Gods Meeting. It's going to be tons of fun. In about 7 minutes from now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp, I'm going to rearrange camera and we're going to make some mead live. That whole process will take less than 10 minutes. My main mission here is to show you the simplicity of mead making and welcome you into the most amazing and ancient hobby out there in community. I'm going to show you how to make your own alcohol at home. It takes a few months from beginning to end, but I'm going to show you how to get started tonight. It's going to be tons of fun, and I can't wait to show you. Can't wait to show you. We're making a strawberry mead. Strawberry Plus mead is what I'm calling this batch, Strawberry Plus. If you missed my video, this came out this morning. I did a little shopping. I bought some strawberry cran juice. We're going to use that as like the main base. We've got some honey. We've got some strawberries. I'm going to show you how to make alcohol out of those in about a little over 5 minutes from now. It's going to be tons of fun. Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know what mead is by definition, it's made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the main fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But as you see in front of you and the stuff you'll see tonight, every combination exists in between. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Strawberry lemonade. This sounds amazing. I can't believe I've never thought of something like that. It's so obvious and such an amazing, it's an amazing combination of flavors. It does indeed sound delicious. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am simulcasting on 2 different platforms, so if you see me talking to somebody and you don't understand what's going on, I'm on the other platform. I am on TikTok and YouTube. Please follow me in both. If you're on the TikTok, that's where the community is. You can shoot me direct messages. And yeah, all the content is there. YouTube, it's easier to archive stuff there. So if you want to watch any of my older stuff, I suggest you join me on there as well. I have playlists on both, but the playlists on YouTube are far superior. There's a lot more options when controlling that kind of archived footage. But yeah, go back and watch all of them. Comment on all of them. Like them, share them. You know the routine. The more views that a creator gets, the better things are for them. So please like, comment, follow, share. You know the routine. And yeah, you know the routine. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Happy Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I can't wait to get started a few minutes from now. How often do you have the top of your airlocks in secondary? How often do you have to top off? Okay, not usually. So my mead will sit in a cool, dark place for a few months after the fermentation process. So once I rack it, I will say I do keep an eye on it because depending on lots of different variables, but mostly your environment and the dryness of the room that you're making it in, you can have the water evaporate out of those. I've had that happen in some of my actual live batches because those took a little bit longer. So I do keep an eye on it, but as needed is my answer. But it usually lasts months before I have to top anything off. They're coming, don't worry, they're coming. Yep. No, it's not that small of a world. I would think we're a really amazing community. Not that small of a world, though. Hello and welcome. Welcome. We're going to get started in just under 3 minutes now. It's going to be a blast. I'll rearrange the camera. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'll explain it in a couple minutes as we get a little bit closer. Favorite meat flavor of all time is tied for 2. Blueberry is my core. I love blueberry. It's very simplistic, very cliche, especially when you consider some of the cool stuff that I have made and some of the big failures I've had. Blueberry is just, it's simplistic, it's easy, I love it. It's one of my favorites. In addition to that, elderberry, completely different tasting berry. It's far more earthy. I love that too, and I think that kind of hit me on a spiritual level, if you will. Elderberries are not super common. Most people have never even tasted them. Yeah, elderberry is tied for first with blueberry. Mango passion fruit. I've never done that combination. I've done both separately, and I don't disagree with you. Both great flavors. I imagine combined would be awesome. To every week, I would say that your room is incredibly dry, or do you have some kind of like dehydrator or some kind of dehumidifier maybe? Golden Hive, so he charges you for recipes. I give mine away for free. I'll let you decide which one is, more up your alley. Every single recipe that I put out, or every single video on Saturdays, I put out at beginning to end, shows you exactly how I made it. And then everything that I do for that meat is in those videos. I don't edit any of that stuff out. I do obviously fast forward the time, but the recipes are always free in those descriptions. All you have to do, buy your own equipment and ingredients, and you can make your own. Broken airlock is another option. Yeah, that could be it. Good call. Good call. Yeah. I appreciate you, Kyle. I appreciate you, Kyle. I wouldn't go out and say that. We follow each other. We follow each other. I would say if you're going to buy meat kit, go to Amazon. And if you spend more than $50, that person is probably ripping you off. I'll say that. I'll say that. But if you really want to like save money, just buy a 2-gallon bucket, a fermenting bucket, a 1-gallon glass carboy, a mini siphon, and 2 airlocks, and you'll have everything you need. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna rearrange camera. I'm gonna spend 30 seconds explaining everything to you because I don't want you disappearing. I'm gonna rearrange camera. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit further. I'm not gonna read your comments as I'm going. I am gonna be talking the whole time because I am gonna clip this portion out and repost it so those that couldn't make it tonight will be able to see it. However, I want you to stay here and comment. I'm going to say hello like you're not here. I'm going to say goodbye like you're not here. That's because that's for future you watching the replay. If you're here live, ignore those things. I'm going to rearrange the camera after we are complete. Back to where it is now, a little bit closer, where we'll have another cocktail together. Because I want to know what you guys thought of how it went tonight. Especially if I do anything silly or make any mistakes. I want you to correct me. I don't evolve without correction. So I'm going to say hello, going to say goodbye like you're not here. That's not for you. That's for future you. So stay where you are. And we're going to pull the camera back. Hello. We're going to get started. We're going to make some strawberry meat tonight. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Hopefully you're ready. You ready? You ready? I'm ready. Nobody answered me. So I'm assuming you all meant yes. All meant yes. No, I'll tell you, all these you see in front of you are floor corker. That's the big difference. If you use a double lever corker, which I prefer, I use on these lives, you're going to get a little bit of head space above the cork. I've never had a problem with that either. Floor corker, you can actually adjust it. So I adjusted it to be flat with the bottles. Great question, though. All right, we are going to get started. It's crooked. I haven't even moved it yet. Is that Saber? Is Saber here? He's the only one that says stuff like that. We're moving it back. Dennis, you're in charge. All right. It's crooked. I hadn't even got started yet. Look at that. Look at that. These guys, I swear. All right, down a little bit. Yeah, we're pretty close. We're pretty close, I think. You know what? We might run with it. We might run with it. Good? Everybody good? Everybody see okay? Everybody see okay? All right. You guys are slow tonight. Slow tonight. That's all right. Hopefully I brought everything I need to. We'll see. All right. If you guys are ready, Skull, thank you for letting me be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, don't go anywhere afterwards. I'm going to say hello and goodbye like you're not here. Yeah. If you have any questions, ask them a bunch of times, but I won't answer them until we're all done. So I'll see you on the other side. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Tonight we are live, starting a brand new batch of mead. This is our strawberry plus mead. That's the recipe I'm calling it tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's two things I did before we got started behind the camera, just because they're really time consuming. The first and most important thing you'll know as a mead maker, everything that you see that's going to touch mead in any fashion has been sanitized. So the bucket, the equipment, the spoon, everything has been sanitized. It's really important to make sure everything's super clean. Every single thing that's going to touch your meat should be sanitized. Just because yeast likes the same environment as some other gross things and some molds. So you want to make sure that that is very clean and not available for anything crazy to grow. The second thing is I went ahead and measured out 3 pounds of honey, exactly 3 pounds of honey. I did that because it takes a little bit of time to do it. You got to spoon it out of a big bucket. So tonight we're going to get started. So I got 3 pounds of honey in this pot here. We're going to go ahead and plug this pot in. It's on a burner here. And we are going to go ahead and get this started. I'm going to add in about half a gallon. These guys are 100 ounces each, so that's quite a bit more than a half gallon. But half gallon of cranberry strawberry juice. This is white cran strawberry juice. It is just a beautiful color. I picked it because it's beautiful. And yeah, there's no rules. You can do whatever you want when you're a mead maker. So we're going to add in about half gallon of that. And our point here is we're going to dissolve the honey into that liquid here because we want it to get a nice sharp start. If you don't dissolve the honey, it'll take quite a bit longer for your mead, and you might not get all of the honey. The yeast actually might not be able to get it. So you definitely want to dissolve your honey into your solution. While we're waiting for that to get started, we're going to go ahead and dump in 3 pounds of frozen, defrosted, and brought to room temperature strawberries. These are room temperature. I could feel it. I left it out since last night. It takes a long time to defrost this much strawberries. 3 pounds of frozen, defrosted, brought to room temperature strawberries. So I am a big fan of using frozen fruit. You always have to defrost it and let it come back up to room temperature because you don't want your yeast in a cold environment either. It does have a temperature tolerance. You don't want it too cold and you don't want it too hot. But frozen fruit is always my go-to. One, it's usually fresher, believe it or not, than the stuff you see in your produce section. That stuff is harvest and then flash frozen for these packaging. It also has no preservatives in most cases, as opposed to some of the stuff you see that sits on a truck or in a warehouse or both before you see it in your produce section that it may sit for undisclosed amount of time. And it's got lots of people's hands in it. Just buy frozen stuff. Buy frozen stuff. Plus, as it defrosts and comes to room temperature, every fruit, but especially berries, the outer membrane of the fruit actually breaks down and it creates that slush that you just saw. That's what you get. It's the base of like a strawberry shortcake. That will get you a better color and a better fermentation of the flavor every single time. Always use frozen fruit. Just subjective. It's my opinion. We're going to go ahead and add in another half gallon of this cran strawberry juice to that. Like I said, these are 100 ounces. Full gallon is just over 128 ounces, so we're going to add in a little bit more just to kind of top it off. And I'm guesstimating here. I can tell you when I rack this, I'm going to rack exactly a gallon of it. So if there's any extra in there, it's not going to hurt anything. It smells so good. It smells so good. We're going to go ahead and stir this. This is our 3 pounds of honey dissolved into our white cran and strawberry juice. And it's not going to take very long. Honey dissolves very, very quickly, especially when you start warming it up. When I say warm it up, you want to be careful. Like I said, the yeast does have a temperature tolerance, and it can get too hot and it will kill the yeast. You definitely don't want to get it boiling. You just want to get it upwards of in the 80s, 90s degrees, below boiling, but warm enough to kind of help that honey dissolve very quickly. And you'll be able to tell because that is still honey. In about another 30 seconds or so, though, you'll see the difference. You definitely just want to make sure it's around below boiling. Below boiling. If it starts boiling, let it cool down. Let it cool down. As you see, like I said, now we're complete liquid. That honey is dissolved absolutely in there. We're going to go ahead and unplug this guy. And we're going to combine the two. So now we have about 1 gallon of that white cran and strawberry juice. We have 3 pounds of frozen strawberries. We have 3 pounds of honey in our bucket. We're going to go ahead and add in our yeast. This is EC1118. You need about 2.5 grams, which is about half of one of these packets. These packets are about 5 grams. These are the common wine yeasts that you use. It doesn't hurt to add in more, though. As you see, I'm not measuring. That's probably closer to 2/3 or 3/4 of a packet. And then we're going to add in about half a teaspoon of yeast nutrient. This kind of helps the yeast get started. The yeast has a nice warm environment to get started in, and now it has some nutrient in there. This is a fermenting bucket lid. It's got that hole in it, hence the fermenting portion of it. And we're going to seal her up. So we're going to use this rubber mallet and go ahead and hammer this guy down. You're going to want to make sure that lid is on nice and tight because you don't want any leakage in there. Put your sanitized clean thumb over that hole and give it a good shake. And you'll know at this point if you have any leaks or not. And if you do, just retighten it. You're fine. As you pull that off, always keep a paper towel in your back pocket. That's a pro tip there. Lastly, we're going to add in our airlock. This is a 3-piece airlock, far superior to those typical S-shaped airlocks. This little centerpiece goes on that center straw there, and we're going to add it fill that about halfway full of water. So what will happen over the next 24 or to 48 hours, that yeast will start reproducing and eating the sugars that are available in here. It will then produce 2 things. One, carbon dioxide, which will come out that straw, down through our water, then out in the atmosphere very safely without allowing anything to go back into the bucket because of that water layer there. Secondly, alcohol, which we're going to retain in our bucket here, hence the mead that we'll make. So in about 3 weeks from now, we're going to have this batch again on a Wednesday live. We're going to be racking it, which is step 2. We'll transfer this mead and separate all the solids and all the dead yeast into a different vessel. And there it'll sit for a few months, and we'll address this one last time in several months from now on another live and bottle it and taste it. So there you go. It's that simple. Here's your strawberry mead. It smells wonderful. I can't wait to kind of see what this turns into. I've never made this batch or any batch before. Every single batch I do is an experiment to me. Every single recipe is unique. Every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch. So join me this Saturday. It is the very first in a new category I'm starting called Will It Mead. And I'm taking ingredients that I don't think will work, and I'm making a mead out of them. So stay tuned. You're going to want to see the Saturdays. I promise. You're going to love it. But it's batch 166. So if you've missed the first 165, please go back and watch all my older videos. Until then, I'll see you this Saturday, 9 a.m. The video will hit live. And then next Wednesday, I'll be live again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another step of the mead making process. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I hope you guys had fun. And give me a follow if you don't already. I'll see you on the other side. Skull, thank you so much. If you're here live, stay tuned. I'm going to move the camera. We're going to have another cocktail. I want to see what you guys thought. If you're watching the replay, shame on you. I'll see you next Wednesday, though, live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Skull, I'll see you guys. Woo-wee! We'll move closer to this guy. Actually, no. Let's move back to where we were. Let's move back to where we were. Strawberry, I can tell it smells so good. It smells so good. What do you think? Hello, hello. So yeah, we definitely Dennis. We got to talk tomorrow. We got to figure out the other platform. It's again out of control. Hey, Saber is here. I was waiting for you to be here. D&D sheet on the counter. I don't think I have. First of all, I don't know what that is. I'm not that big of a nerd. I have my computer here. My computer, that's it. I have a paper towel over there because I didn't want to spill the yeast nutrient. That's it. That's all I have on the counter. And, you know, a bucket of strawberry mead. It smells so amazing in here. So amazing. It will eventually turn into alcohol. This one I imagine very quickly. I'm expecting beautiful color, right? It's starting a beautiful color, so it should end a beautiful color. It'll probably be a little bit closer to brown than I think red, though. That's my prediction. I will say that it should be a sweet but really strong alcohol taste, just because of the amount of sweetness we're starting with. So, hey, thank you. That's pretty cool. I look like I'm from the 90s. Hello, hello, and welcome. If you just jumped in, shame on you. You missed it. We just started some strawberry mead tonight, and it smells so good. It smells so good. Yes, that's because you're right, Jen. You're right. So I've used fresh stuff too, but freeze it first. So I've done cherry specifically. So I live in kind of the middle of nowhere, and we have lots of farms near me, and lots of places you can go and kind of pick your own stuff. I did cherries one year, and I went and picked cherries, and then I sliced them all up and froze them in my own freezer. I sliced them and pitted them, and then I put them in the freezer, and then I defrosted them as usual and made a mead out of it. It was one of the most phenomenal, like, fresh fruits I've ever used. Ever. That's what I would suggest you do. That's what I would do. Hello, and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery, where I can save your future family. If you're interested in making alcohol, I'm your guy. Nobody on the internet makes more mead recipes than I do. I would challenge that even across all alcohols. Nobody brews more recipes than I do. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not. Challenge you. Find somebody else. There isn't. I'm the most. But if your future family is going to survive after the apocalypse, you need one of three things: ammunition, gasoline, or alcohol. I can show you how to make alcohol, and you can buy this amazing mead journal available on Amazon in hard copy and soft cover right now. Write your own recipes in there, or you can record mine. There's a motivational message on the first page and the reverse back right here. Then you can pass this on to your kin on your deathbed. Hey, son or daughter, here is the mead journal that I worked so hard on. They will pass it to their children's children's children. Eventually, after the apocalypse, somebody will use this archived, I would say, holy book, right, to make alcohol and then be very rich after the apocalypse because you bought this book. It's available on Amazon right now. There's a link up in my profile. How is that? That work? I like it. Cognac? Absolutely not. But I had some what's it called? Hypnotic last week. That's as close as I've been to cognac in many years. So I've strayed away from making a recipe book for a couple reasons. One, I actually dabbled in the idea for a while, I just got a bad taste in my mouth. I worked really hard in the background with my wife, actually getting a recipe book ready, and we ended up parking it because there's another creator or two out there that really are kind of conning the community that I love, and that's the day I decided, you know what, we're scrapping it. I'm gonna put every recipe I do going forward free in the description of the videos. Every single one I've done since then, I've kept my word there, and every single recipe that I put out, or every single mead that I make on Saturdays, the recipe is free in the description of the videos. So you should just check it out. You can get it for free every single week. I was not here last week. Shame on me. I had something else going on, but I'm here this week. Why don't we concentrate on the now? Concentrate on the now. So yeah, every single Saturday video I put out, every single one, batch 165 just came out this past Saturday. That is your blood orange and hibiscus mead. That's this one right here. The recipe's free in the description. Every single Saturday video I put out. So if the YouTube side's a little bit different, just because the archives works a little bit different there. My playlists, but if every mead that I made in 2024 and beyond. So up through so far this year, the recipe has been free in the description. If you watch some of my older stuff, it's not there. Sorry, but we're looking forward. We're looking forward. And some brand new playlists are about to start, actually coming this Saturday. 4 new playlists, and it's going to be awesome. And I commit to you, every recipe that I do going forward will be free in the description. So, watermelon is amazing. It's amazing. You can't go wrong with watermelon. I did a watermelon inspired by the country of Ukraine once. If you didn't know, it was before the controversy, the war. So I try to stay non-political. Before all that stuff happened, I was doing meads based off of countries and cultures from all around the world, and I did Ukraine because I have a good friend from Ukraine. And I didn't know this beforehand. Watermelons look different, and it's like the fruit over there. Watermelons, they're rounder as opposed to like that oval shape. They're sweeter. So I made a mead with watermelon in honor of Ukraine, and it came out fantastic. Came out fantastic. But yeah, Willet Mead is coming this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got to be a lot of fun. So the 4 new categories, Willet Mead, obviously, that's the one I'm talking about a lot. That's this Saturday. That category is exactly what it sounds like. I'm taking ingredient or ingredients, and I'm trying to make a mead out of them, expecting them not to work. I can tell you, I've made many in the background. There's many in the works right now. I have not failed to make alcohol once. I don't know how a lot of them are going to taste yet, because I'm not to that stage. I'm not to the bottling stage. You'll see that as the video comes out. It's usually within that week I've made that video. But I can tell you right now, all of them have made alcohol. All of them. I'm really surprised. There's 2, I think they're even in a row. That's a lie. There's 3 in a row. Batches 1 and 3. I went out of my way to pick stuff I thought would fail absolutely, and neither of them did. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's going to be later this year. Look for them. We're going to call it August-ish. We're going to call it August-ish. And that's just a guess. I don't have I have it right in front of me. I'm telling you it's going to be August. Anyway, stay tuned. They're going to be disgusting. They're going to be disgusting. There's no way around it. I'm ashamed, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. I've got lots of great ones, though. Like the one you're going to see this Saturday. I think it's going to be a really awesome mead. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be one that you might replicate. I'm going to go on a limb. Maybe it'll even go viral. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it does. I hope you guys all like, comment, and share right away within the first few seconds of the video hitting at 9 a.m. this Saturday. That's me winking at you. Setting an alarm because that helps the algorithm. But yeah, if you catch it at the beginning, it helps the algorithm. I really think it's going to be an amazing one. Let's just say that. The week after that, though, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's my holiday series. So the week after that, I'm going to show you my Mother's Day mead. And that is going to be elegant. It's going to be beautiful and elegant. You're going to love it. Your mother's going to love it. You don't have time to make it this year for Mother's Day, but you can make it next year for Mother's Day. So stay tuned. The Mother's Day mead is in my holiday series. I've got a mead for every major holiday for the rest of the year and a couple minor holidays. So stay tuned. You're going to love them all. Week after that, I just wrapped up my Norse Gods and Goddesses series with my Odin-inspired mead. This is last Saturday. This is my Blood Orange and Hibiscus mead, inspired by the Norse god, the All-Father himself, Odin. That category is actually evolving into a world deities mead. So I've explored lots of different religions and cultures from all over the planet. Some of them very ancient and retired. I don't know what the word is for that. Not practiced anymore. Some of them very current, though. And I've gone out of my way to try not to be insulting. I'm really taking that seriously. And I am trying to make a mead that I think will impress that god or goddess, that world deity. So my world deities is the week after the Mother's Day one. And we're kicking that off with a really cool one, too. It should be good. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I think you will. And then lastly, the fourth category, the week after that, is your Zodiac meats. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going the opposite there. I'm going to go out of my way to insult you unless you're the best Zodiac, which is Virgo. If you're any other Zodiac, we're kicking that off with Gemini at the tail end of May 24th to be exact. Yeah, and they're all going to be good mead still. If you're just interested in mead making, it's still going to be an amazing flavored mead. You're going to love it. But I'm going out of my way to throw in every stereotype insult I can. So that is your only clue into what flavors they will be. But I can tell you, they're all going to make sense when they start hitting. Don't worry. It's going to be tons of fun. I can't wait to show you. Buy cereal boxes and use them to keep it in darkness. I've never heard of that before, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Helps it clarify. So the YouTube comments, Blue Rooster takes cereal boxes, puts them over the carboys and make them darker, and claims that it clarifies faster that way. And that makes sense to me. I believe you. I believe you. That makes sense. I've never heard of that before. It's always keeping a cool, dark place. But yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I like it. And it's easy, right? You can pull it up and look at it and put it back. I like that. Yeah, that's a pro tip. That's a pro tip. People are taking notes on the TikTok side. That's good stuff. Very good stuff. If you guys missed it tonight, though, we just started the strawberry mead. We made that live. I will repost that on the YouTube side. It'll auto-repost once it processes. On the TikTok side, that'll be out about 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Cookie Crisp mead. That's a good idea. I haven't done it. It's a good idea, though. It is a good idea. It's got to be the mega-sized Cocoa Pebbles. Does it have to be Cocoa Pebbles? It can be any cereal, right? Mega-sized. Will it mead? I don't have that one in the works. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I will say that I've been taking notes over time, and I have like a running list of like categories I would make, and cereal has been one of the suggestions on there. My worry with that, though, is they'll all be so similar, you won't get like drastic differences out of the batch to batch. I am also very excited about this Saturday. I cannot wait to show you The brand new category, Will It Mead. I'm very, very excited about it. It's going to be awesome. I eat Cocoa Pebbles. I mean, you're right with Cocoa Pebbles. I don't disagree with that either. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is, yeah. I mean, I think that's the one that kind of sparked that. Like, should we make a cereal line? I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I like to cycle through categories. They usually run from between 6 months and a year because it takes a really long time, obviously, to make this in the background. I can tell you that I have the categories that we're starting in May run all the way through the beginning of 2026. If the zodiac signs do really well, I will continue those and catch back up to whatever that is afterwards. Whatever. It's not Capricorn. The one that runs butts up against Gemini. We'll run that through so it cycles through all 12. But as for the other categories, the world deities will probably wrap up in 2025, the end of 2025. Like I said, everything is planned out through the end of the year. The holidays, I think I'll do permanently because I really love that category. I've been doing that for a while, but that's the only category that's lasted. The Will It Mead, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I do have batches played all the way through 2025, though, into the beginning of 2026. So, we'll see. I like to switch stuff up. So, it likely will be new categories in 2026. But I don't plan that far ahead. I do, but I don't have that stuff set yet. This stuff has been in the making for a long time. For those of you that have been around and have been that I've been lucky enough to be friends with and been accepted into this amazing community. I've been talking about this a long time. A couple of you I know were even in the original brainstorming stage. We did it on a live where I was like, what categories would really make sense and really be fun? And that's where I started jotting down notes, the initial notes. And that's kind of what landed these categories. And that's many, many, many months ago. Some of this stuff, like the one that you'll see this Saturday, has been in the works for over 6 months now. So it's got to be a lot of fun. You're going to love it. So I cannot wait to show you some of the stuff that's in store. It's going to be amazing. Woo! Snuck into the back door. You must have seen my video this morning. Or last night. So I'm not super organized in my real life, I promise. All of my passion goes into this. I have a spreadsheet. And it's evolved. The spreadsheet's even evolved. I used to write down very specific recipes and things like that. Now it's far more vague than it used to be because I realized very quickly, why am I writing down recipes when I'm actually recording the video? So I record. I call it a 4-step process. So behind the scenes, and this kind of started when I first started TikTok. I was limited to 3-minute videos. So I made my meat videos were in 4 separate parts. The intro, which was just a tease. It showed you the final product, but that was it. It just showed you the final product, a tease of what was coming. Video 2, and I still save my stuff this way, digitally. So video 2 is the beginning of that mead. So what we did tonight. So stage 1, where I'm putting everything in the fermenting bucket. Video 3 is the 2 processes after that. So video 3 is me racking the mead, fast forwarding several months to me bottling the mead, corking it, labeling it. That's video 3 that I have saved. Video 4 is me tasting the mead and that final reveal, where I give you my opinion on what I think that you should do differently if you're going to replicate the recipe, or if it hits my A-OK, I think you should replicate this one. I try to be honest with my recipes. So it's recorded 4 parts. Video 2, which is the beginning of that, is recorded many months before you see it. Video 1 is actually the last thing I recorded. I recorded after everything is done because it's the final product. Video 3 is recorded a few weeks after the initial video 2, and then a week or so before you see it. And then video 4 is recorded usually a couple days before you see it. So all of that I put into that one video on Saturdays now. Yeah. It's very complicated, but I have a routine and we're good. We're good. It is something that I'm very passionate about. There's other creators out there that charge you for the recipes that you never get to see everything at once, and it kind of bothered me. It's the reason why I've kind of stuck to that routine. I want you to see everything from the beginning, even if there's fails. If it's gonna suck, I want you to see the whole process. I want to be as transparent as possible. I don't want to just sell things like for views. I don't want to just get shock value. So there are some stuff that I do that's gimmicky. I admit it. That's like, hey, I want to do this because I think it's going to really be fun and I think people enjoy watching it. But I hate clickbait stuff. I hate it. I despise it. I refuse to do it. So I'm never going to do, come look at my Mountain Dew mead. And then I don't even show you the final product. You just see me pouring Mountain Dew into a bucket. Or a clear bucket in some people's cases. I don't do it. I don't do that. I would rather show you everything that I do from beginning to end and then tell you that I think it sucks at the end of it. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you I think it sucks. Yeah. Just my opinion. I care far more about your opinion of the mead than the views. And the core community has already accepted me in. I'm very grateful to be here. So yeah, you get what you get. You get honesty out of it. The Old Bay or the Pizza Mead. Oh, the worst meads I've ever made. Worst meads I've ever made. But if you like pizza mead, I'd say stay tuned. I don't know when, but and it's not mine. It's not my pizza mead. You got a review coming to you very soon, though. We're going to stop there. We're going to stop there. But yeah, if you like pizza mead, I got a review coming very soon for you. And it's not mine. It's not mine. I wasn't that dumb twice. Stay tuned. You'll see. It all makes sense soon. I'm just saying, one of my favorite mead creators and mead mentors of mine made a pizza mead. I'm going to try some. Show it to you very soon. I don't know where Scott is tonight. I would imagine knowing Scott cruising around in that Bronco, that brand new Bronco of his, picking up chicks. I don't know if that's true or not. Knowing Scott, like actually knowing Scott, he's probably working. He likes to work nonstop. I don't know. I don't know where he is. He's not here though. And I'm going to hold against him. Yeah, pizza mead, yeah, it doesn't sound amazing. So I made a pizza mead many years ago. A couple years ago. And my exact recipe was, I don't remember. But it was a gallon of water, 3 pounds of honey, some basil. And I did powdered cheese. Like the stuff you would sprinkle on your popcorn. It was tied for most disgusting meat I've ever made. It was undrinkable. Undrinkable. Disgusting. Don't do it yourself. Gross. Really gross. Don't make it. Don't make it. Tied for worst mead out of 2 that I've ever made. Disgusting. But I don't know. Maybe there's a better pizza meat out there. Maybe we'll find it very soon in the very near future, next couple days. I don't know. Yeah, the powdered cheese, I agree with you. I think that's... It went bad with the powdered cheese. It is so incredibly natural, that's probably what killed it. It's probably what killed it. Is there a better pizza meat out there? I think we'll find out very soon. Should there be a pizza meat out there is the better question? Probably not. We might find that out very soon too. I don't know. I could just tell you that. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hey, on that note, hit your notifications. Turn your notifications on. They never work. But if they happen to work, I put out content every day. Usually about 2 videos, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, you'll see a review video very soon. I'm actually backlogged a little bit. I have a couple of review videos. Some of the review stuff I don't plan. Like I do that last minute, including the ones that my Mead mentor sent to me. So I have a little extra content, so I might shove in a couple extra videos the next couple of days, but we'll see. Old Bay Pizza Mead. Yeah. No, the 2 negatives do not make it positive. Absolutely not. You're wrong. I'm not even going to try it. You can try it. Come to the Mead Fest September 6th in Maryland. I did talk to Scott the other day. We're getting a little bit closer, I think, into narrowing down what to do. It'll likely be at a hotel very close to the Maryland Renaissance Festival. More details to come very soon, though. We're figuring out the details in the background. It's right around the corner. And then you can take, the pizza meat and the Old Bay mead and mix them yourself. If you don't know what that is, Scott and I started the Mead Fest last year in Michigan at the Renaissance Festival there. I met tons of great people. I shared lots of mead. I took like 60 bottles of mead. This year we're doing it again, but on the Maryland Renaissance Festival side. So if you're near or close to Maryland, or you want to make a vacation out of it, that first weekend of September is going to be awesome. We're going to hit the Maryland Renaissance Festival that Saturday, hang out and meet lots of cool people, drink lots of mead, eat lots of great food, and then we're going to revert back. Initially, it was to a campsite locally, but it might be a hotel now. We're having a little bit of problem finding a local campsite that is suitable. And yeah, I'm going to bring lots of mead. Other people are going to bring lots of mead. If you want to bring lots of mead, you can. If you want to come empty-handed and just drink mead, you're also welcome. In fact, I would say you're more welcome because I'm going to have lots of stuff that I want to give away and get rid of. To be honest, so stay tuned. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Keeps freezing. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's probably got to be a hotel. We just, I got to make some phone calls or send some emails and figure out what kind of permission we would need, or like, is there a ballroom available? Are you allowed to bring your own alcohol in that scenario? Like, those are the details we're going to work out next, but it's right around the corner. We'll have it nailed down very soon. Very, very, very soon. It's gonna be fun. Either way, it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be lots of mead. Lots of mead. Lots. More mead than we can drink. Don't take that as a challenge. I'm telling you, it's gonna be more than we can drink. It's just gonna be. So. But yeah. Just put it on your calendar. September 6th. Yeah, put it on your calendar. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it. It's about 9:40. I've got some dishes to do, and yeah. I will be back this Sunday about 7 a.m. other side of the day. I want to see what you guys thought of Saturday. So if you're up that early, come back. Shirt commercial. Don't forget, I sell shirts. It's the only thing I really sell that, helps out all this background. So if you want some really cool Mead t-shirts, Mother's Day's right around the corner. Your mother would love one. And Father's Day's right after that, 1 month away. Buy some Mead t-shirts. I got this one and many more up there. Take a look. It's up in my link tree. Buy some Mead t-shirts. They're the coolest Mead t-shirts you'll find on the internet. That's subjective. I think so, though. I think that's all I have. Come back this Saturday, 9 a.m. Set an alarm, please. The earlier you hit it in the algorithm, the better it is for me. So try to jump on it right at 9 a.m. I will have it up. Then I will be uploading it remotely. I will not be under my personal Wi-Fi. So if it's not up at exactly 9, I'm going to try to. It should be up within moments. So stay tuned. Because I don't know what my cell phone reception is going to be that early. But either way, it's going to be up at 9 a.m.-ish on Saturday. Set an alarm. It really helps me out. And that doesn't just go for me. Any creator that you see like their stuff, it's free for you. And it also helps out your algorithm to make sure it continues to push like stuff your way. But it really helps the creators out there. So if you make your own content, always share it with me. I would love to like it and spread it across everybody that I can get it to. But any creator you see out there, make sure and like their stuff. It's free. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free. It really helps everybody out. So come back this Saturday for the brand new category, Will It Mead? A brand new Mead every single Saturday. Start 10 minutes early. I will, it might actually, I actually have an alarm set. I already set an alarm because I don't want to forget it at 8:50. I'm going to start uploading it then. Hopefully that it'll hit it by 9. So it's likely it'll be up a couple minutes before. The whole video will be less than 6 minutes. So stay and watch. It shows you the beginning, the end, how I made the first Will It Mead, including the tasting portion where I'm going to tell you what I think of the actual flavor. And you're going to be surprised. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. 4 new categories start this Saturday. So Will It Mead this week. The week after that, holiday meads. I'm going to show you my Mother's Day mead, but there's a major holiday the rest of the year, every major holiday, and a couple minor ones. And then your World Deities mead the week after that, the Saturday after that. It's going to be a lot of fun kicking that off with a really, really, really popular World Deity. And then I've got some like really unexpected stuff later in the year, so stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun, that category. And then finally your Zodiac meads kick off May 24th, and we're kicking that off with Gemini. And yeah, I'm sorry in advance. Sorry, not sorry, because I am going to insult you. Unless you're a Virgo, which is the only acceptable and most awesome zodiac sign. Every other, yep, you're going to, sorry. Hey, thank you. Stay tuned. Lots of great meads coming your way. Batch 166 comes out this Saturday. I have never, since I started this journey, missed a Saturday, and I have never, not one time, replicated a recipe. Every single one is brand new and unique. And yeah, I'm getting to the point now in my my social media career where I'm really challenging that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you. Thank you so much for letting me be here this evening. Do me a favor. Tomorrow, go out of your way and make somebody smile, especially strangers. The world needs it. You need it more than you think. I'll see you on the other side. Skull, come back this Saturday. Set an alarm, 9 a.m. Your first batch of Will It Mead launches. I can't wait to show you. Skull, I'll see you then. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I can't wait.